Entrepreneurs build something from nothing, often just an idea, a vision for the future. This requires resilience. You can't survive without it. As an entrepreneur, you are a pioneer, trying something never done before. You are going to fail at least one, maybe multiple times. Resilience is the competency that enables people to face hardship and become stronger. No one escapes life's significant challenges, fears, and hardship. But with resilience, you can transform challenges into opportunities, fear into courage, hardship into surmountable obstacles. Resilience is also an emerging concept which has been employed to examine economic performance and responsiveness to exogenous shocks, such as financial crisis and recession. For example, a study of key stakeholders in the Thessaloniki city region in Greece demonstrated that entrepreneurs were key to promoting the diversification and capacity building of the city region's economy when it had to rethink its economic structure due to the external shock of the Eurozone crisis and austerity. Entrepreneurship has been critical to restructuring and adapting the local economy to the new economic conditions. Resilience is not about bouncing back, because you cannot go back in time. Resilient people are able to integrate other experiences into their lives, enhancing their knowledge and improving their response to situations. Resilience means not giving up and being energized by what you have to learn. As Thomas Edison said, "I have not failed, I have just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Entrepreneurs choose a lifestyle. They embrace challenges and are aware that the path ahead will bring change, failure, fear, setbacks, and sometimes disappointment. You learn a range of self-management strategies to act an appropriate way when faced with significant challenges. You need to learn to take action and responsibility, develop problem-solving skills, and positive attitude to adversity. So, Jenny, can you give us some of the strategies we should use?
Thanks, Ali. First, decide that giving up is simply not an option. Learn that tenacity is self-sustaining and that persevering actions are rewarded. You may find inspiration in tenacious role models. The founder of Apple, Steve Jobs, is a classic example of a person with inner motivation, ultimately leading to his success. His approach to business may have failed him initially, but he went on to experiment, finding new opportunities, building on initial failures, and coming back to Apple after having been dismissed with winning, innovative designs. Entrepreneurs running small businesses face no small challenges. From our Empatech network in Brazil, Paula Tucunduva runs an industrial laundry in a large city, employing about 200 people. A while ago, a fire destroyed all the washing machines and all the dryers, as well as all the customers' linen and garments. Paula kept catering her clients by renting a friend's laundry and mobilizing her team working night shifts there until she could move the business to a new location. It took her 8 months to overcome this situation, but she did it. Second, gather the support of peers and friends in order to advance problem-solving skills and practice calming techniques. If you don't feel comfortable or safe in certain places or circumstances, what can you do? When you have a moment, have a think and list your own range of responses to awkward situations. Everyone has personal reactions when facing challenges, and there is not a right or a wrong answer. Then consider the question, who can I trust? Think about people in different places like school, home, and in the community. People you can talk to or go to when you don't feel safe are called your trust group. You should cherish these relationships and make sure you don't lose touch with them. Third, resilience also comes from paying attention to your own needs and feelings. When you're facing significant challenges, your body gives you clues in all sorts of situations. particularly if there are bad vibes. You should listen to what your body is telling you, often warning you that dangers need to be avoided. Better to learn to pick up on your body's signals and then calm to think clearly and act appropriately. What are some of these clues or feelings you might have? They may be butterflies in the stomach, a racing heart, tense muscles, feeling hot or sweaty, or changes to your breathing. How do you normally react to this kind of tense situation? Your first impulse may be to walk away or ignore the situation. Instead, take some slow, deep breaths or confront the person opposite you in a calm way. Or perhaps talk to someone you trust and release the pressure.
Thank you, Jenny. So now recall a situation of a significant challenge in which you didn't remain calm. Think about other ways in which you could have dealt with this type of situation and fix it in mind. The next time a similar situation arises, you have a range of options to choose from, which can potentially lead to a positive outcome. It's important that you are able to find your own safe place to center yourself and build your strength. As an entrepreneur, it's vital for you to engage in outside activities and interests that you enjoy. Recharge your batteries and keep your body and mind fit to deal with the unending challenges of everyday business. In addition, it's important to have an higher level purpose in life, to find your inner motivation, which will guide you and your decision. This is the core value, the initial seed that will sustain you through your business ventures and that you will most likely need to refer to in times where your resilience is being tested. What have you done lately to build and demonstrate your resilience? This question will most likely come up when you pitch your business idea with investors. Remember that you need to prove yourself as a person in the same way you defend your business plan. Your team members, advisors, partners, and peers will also look at you as a role model, and you would need to inspire them by practicing self-control, optimism, and inner strength.